Hello everyone. I'm audible. Guys, do respond in the chat box. I'm audible. Today happens to be the Python full stack. I hope it's day three demo class. Day three demo class. Okay, let me just do one thing. Let me just go back to the notes. Python full stack day three demo class. Okay, I would like to open the notes. Okay, I think December 28th batch. It's getting open. Let me just quickly recap whatever I have taught in the yesterday's class. I think many people are in the New Year mode. That's the reason I think they started enjoying their party. Yes, trust me, if you want to enjoy your new year with your own money, then at least you have to dedicate a couple of months. That's what I would like to tell for everyone. Okay, in the yesterday's class, I hope I have started with printing hello world or some data in C, Java, Python, and you have seen the difference between C, Java, Python syntactically. And when it comes to the number of lines, Python is very easy. When it comes to features of Python, there are totally 10 features of Python. Everything you'll understand, don't worry, I'll give the complete clarity. Next, I think nothing much that I have thought apart from that. Let me just do one thing. Let me just consider day three. Today happens to be the day three. Okay. I hope you people are able to see the notes. Are you people able to see the notes? Yes or no in the chat box. Are you people able to see the notes? Okay. A pretty simple thing is what I would like to ask. Just try to tell the answer. Have you heard about machine learning? Have you heard about data science? Have you heard about artificial intelligence? Yes or no? Whatever the heading that I'm telling. Have you heard about all these things? Okay. Have you used machine learning? Have you used machine learning based application? Have you used data science based application? Have you used artificial intelligence based application? Have you interacted with them? Or at least respond yes or no. As I want you people to tell the answer. Have you interacted with those applications? Okay, many people are telling no, sir. We haven't interacted with that. Just trust me. If somebody is asking, what is machine learning? Fine. What should be your answer? If somebody is asking what is machine learning, what will be your answer? Assume that if I'm asking what is machine learning, what will be your answer? Sir, I don't know anything, sir. But I have heard that Python is extensively used in that particular domain. That is, what is machine learning, what is data science, what is artificial intelligence. Today, I'm going to give you the clear picture about that. Please try to concentrate for another 20 minutes. I'll make sure that you'll understand the basics of what is machine learning, what is data science, what is AI. Fine. First of all, what is artificial intelligence or what is machine learning? Fine. If you ask me, have you used Google Maps? Yes or no? Have you used Google Maps? Is everyone I'm asking. Have you used Google Maps? 100% yes. 100% you people would have used Google Maps, right? I think everyone would have used at some point of time. And I think Google Map will show you the exact location as well as how much amount of time it will take in that particular duration based upon the statistical data as well as the machine will try to learn itself based upon how many number of users are there in that road. Yes or no? Based upon that itself, it will just tell you the traffic. Correct, right? Similarly, it will just show you the shortest distance, which will be the shortest distance based upon the background algorithm will be executing based upon the machine will learn itself and the machine will show it to you. Do you think the traffic police will be having the access to Google Map from Google? Do you think traffic police will tell, oh, in Silukbor today the traffic is very high. Okay, in Banshankari third state the traffic is very low. Do you think the traffic police will do that job? Whatever you people are seeing in the Google Map, no, right? Don't you think automatically they would have written a logic in such a way that the machine will learn itself? Like that, they would have written a program. Yes or no? Based upon the number of users are there in that particular junction or in that particular location, automatically the machine will tell. And one more thing, I don't know whether you people would have observed this or not. If you would have used Facebook, if you would have used Amazon, Before using Facebook or Instagram application, if you people would have used Amazon, Mintra, Flipkart, suddenly you go to Facebook, suddenly you go to Instagram. Don't you think the same product, whatever you people would have seen in the Amazon, will be displayed as a ads in Facebook as well as Instagram, just to make sure that you will get tempted and you just purchase you just purchase the product. Have you observed that? Anybody in the class? Yes, I'm asking for everyone. Have you observed? I cannot see any response from the people. Please do respond. Again, I would like to ask the question. If you would have used, fine, Mintra or Amazon or anything, fine. And if you go to any social media application, the ad will come, same product will come. At that point of time, 100% you feel like somebody is doing spy on me, somebody is seeing me. No, nobody is seeing you. Based upon the data, whatever you people would have seen in the Mintra, Amazon, those data will be shared with the Facebook in the background within a fraction of second. And it will be shown as an ad in the Facebook. So that at least if you forget to purchase that product, at least by seeing the ads, you might purchase. Guys, don't you think at least out of 100, 5 people will purchase by seeing the ad? Not 100, not every people will purchase. At least 5 people will purchase. Sir, who will do this activity, sir? Do you think Facebook CEO or Amazon CEO will be having a call? Okay, right now Prajwal is seeing one product. Prajwal is seeing some watch. Please display ad. Do you think they will have a conversation? No. Don't you think in the background they would have written a logic in such a way that machine will learn, and because of the artificial thing, the intelligence will be built for a machine. So right now, whatever you're telling, I'm able to understand, sir. There is Google Map, Facebook, Mintra, Instagram. Let's take Zomato itself. Let's take Zomato. 100% Zomato will suggest you something based upon your previous orders. Yes or no? I think Zomato people are very trickiest people that I have ever seen. Find that too, those people will be sending a message in your native language. Correct, right? Yes or no? Maybe if you order something in Zomato, 100% they'll just keep on tempting you to book something. And clearly, those people are aware that at what time you have booked your lunch, at what time you have booked your dinner. For example, if you are a people who will be booking your lunch at 3 o'clock, many people will do their lunch at 1 o'clock, but few people like me will be having their habit of doing the lunch at 3 p.m. At that point of time, when you book something in Zomato, don't you think when you have not done anything in your home, if you have not cooked, if your mom or if your wife would have not cooked, then you'll go with Zomato. That means they will get to know by seeing 2 to 3 orders duration. This fellow will be having lunch between 2 to 3 p.m. Between 2 to 3 p.m. That's the reason. Exactly before 2 p.m. only, before 2 p.m., exactly at 1:50 p.m., they would have written a logic in such a way that you will get an automated mail, automated message from Zomato saying that I know your cravings towards chicken. Today, chicken biryani is special in this particular hotel. Would you like to have chicken biryani? Like this, the suggestion will come. I don't know whether you have observed or not. Yes or no? Yes, please do respond. Have you seen such things? Same, guys. You just open your mobile application. Every application is based upon data science. Why? Because a huge amount of data will be generated. Every application that is there in your mobile phone is based upon machine learning, based upon AI. So right now, could you please teach us what is DS, what is ML, what is machine learning, sir? 100% I will teach. First of all, I would like to ask you one question. What is machine learning? I will teach. Later, I'll teach you what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Later, I'll teach you what is data science. That means I'll just give you the brief introduction about what are these things. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Is that clear? Okay. Now, let me just display one photon. You please tell me whether people are able to see the photon or not. Are you people able to see the photon? Whatever I'm displaying right now. Are you able to see it? Yes or no? I hope you people are able to see it, right? Sir, why you are doing all these things? So this is Python full stack class, sir. Why you are explaining AI, ML, all those things, sir? Guys, before you want to learn something, first of all, you should build some curiosity about that particular technology. Then only you will start liking the technology. Then only you'll start loving the technology. Then you will understand the technology in a very easiest manner. Without a force, with having some force, okay, I have to get a job. That is the reason I'm learning. If you have this kind of attitude, trust me, you will not learn anything in your life. Guys, please be very frank. If you want to purchase a car, do you think tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you'll go and you'll purchase a car? No, right? 100% from your childhood, you'll be having some dream. At least 1 year before purchasing a car, you'll be having the dream of purchasing that car itself. You will do all your research, you'll compare your car with other cars. Then you'll purchase a car, then that feeling will be different. Correct, right? Same thing will happen in the mobile phone also. Just for purchasing 20,000, 30,000, 1 lakh mobile phone, just for purchasing 5 to 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs car, if you're doing your research, you will be dedicating your career of 2 decades, 20 to 25 years in the IT industry based upon a technology. 100% you should be aware of that technology background. Why Python is used in machine learning, data science, AI is what I'm going to tell today. Please observe. If somebody is asking what is artificial intelligence, I know these things will come. Maybe some robotics will come to your mind. And that's what. Okay, sir. Next, what will come to your mind, sir? Don't you think some robot will come to your mind? Maybe some person is operating the robot. Like this, if I tell artificial intelligence, that's what will come to your mind. Maybe some movie scenes might come to your mind. Maybe for few people, this might be AI. 100% this is AI. This is artificial intelligence. I'm not saying no, but something else extra is there. If you think this is artificial intelligence, 100% this is also artificial intelligence. I think everybody aware of this person, right? Who is this person? What is the name of this person? Guys, don't know the name of this person? Just tell the character name. No need to tell his original name. Tell the character name. Yes, I'm talking with you. Please do interact in the chat box. Not to year-end class. Don't make me to okay, Iron Man. Don't you think he'll talk with his robot that he has created? What is the name of the robot that he'll talk? Are you aware of that? I think Niranjan told Iron Man. That's correct. You know the name of the robot that he'll talk? Jarvis. Friday. Okay. Fine. No issues. Next, if you are a South Indian fan, then you might feel this is what artificial intelligence means. 100% this is also artificial intelligence, whatever you have seen. But many people will think whatever they'll see in the movie, that is what AI. But trust me, in reality, that is not AI. That is 10% of artificial intelligence. Remaining 90% is something else. Sir, what is that something else, sir? If you want to know, sir, 100%, if you attend for another 20 minutes, you'll understand what is the exact meaning of artificial intelligence. Before me telling what is artificial intelligence, let's learn about human intelligence. First of all, let's learn about human intelligence. Now, if you ask me, how come human beings will learn? Don't I think human beings will learn by reading the books, by reading something in a mobile phone, or by reading the newspaper, whatever it may be. By reading something, you'll become knowledgeable. Correct, right? Now, how human learning will happen if somebody is asking? I'll just say like this. For example, in your childhood, your dad or your that is your mom or your parents, they would have bought a new bicycle, the Chota bicycle. Day one, you will learn how to sit on that particular bicycle. Day two, you will try to start slowly, you will try to pedal. Day three, you will try to move that cycle. Day four, you will try to handle the steering. Next, day five, day six, day seven, day eight, after 1 month, after 2 months, don't you think? After a couple of months, you will become master or you will become expert in that particular cycling? Yes or no? But day one only didn't learn that expert. That is, day one only didn't get that expert from that particular domain. Once you experience that, once you practice that, don't you think we will learn? As a human being, this is what will happen. Sir, how come you teach in such a nice manner, sir? It is just because I have taken so many batches. It is just because I have interest towards something. Same thing whenever you start working, how efficiently you can work because of how interest you are showing towards the domain and how your experience to the core in that domain determines your working nature. That's it. Same thing how human beings will learn, if you ask me, because of experience, the human beings will learn. That means human learning equal to, I can just tell like this, human learning is directly equal to experience. Now, what is machine learning, sir? Right now, we understood human beings will learn because of their experience. How does the machine will learn, sir? You tell me, do you think machine will learn because of experience? Yes or no in the chat box? Do you think machine will learn because of experience? I want you to respond. No, 100% no. If you people are thinking the machine learning will happen because of experience, no. Sir, can you give me some examples, sir? 100% I can give you the example. Assume that you will purchase a laptop today by paying 1 lakh rupee for the laptop, maybe i4, sorry, i5, i7, whatever it may be. And you'll purchase the laptop. And you assume that you have purchased the i5 Intel, maybe 500 disk SSD, whatever maybe you have purchased. After 5 years, can you ask someone saying like this? See, this laptop is 5 years experience laptop. I purchased 5 years back. I purchased by giving 1 lakh. Now this is having 5 years of experience. Can you give me 5 lakh? Can you ask like that? 100% no. Why? Because machines will not learn because of experience, but human beings will learn because of experience. Sir, can you give the example, sir? Yes. As a fresher, you'll not be having so much of experience in IT industry. That's the reason your package might be between 3 to 5 lakhs. But once you have 4 years or 5 years of experience, 100% you can demand 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs based upon your knowledge. Like this, you can demand per annum. Correct, right? Now, if you ask me, okay, sir, now we got to know that human learning will happen because of experience. How this machine learning will happen, sir? Machine learning will happen because of the data. Sir, what, sir? Because of data, the machine learning will happen, sir. 100% the machine learning will happen because of data. Now, just because I started saying data, you people should understand what is data, what is the source of data, and how come this data will be generated. A pretty simple question I'll be asking. You tell me, in your mobile phone, I don't know whether it is there or not. I think once you have downloaded and you might have uninstalled that. Have you installed WhatsApp, Instagram? I think nowadays everybody will be having WhatsApp, everybody will be having Instagram, Amazon, or any of the shopping website, uh, any of the what I can tell food delivery application. It might be Zomato, any of the what I can tell, what I can tell. Maybe I can just tell like this. Yeah, if you want to book a ride, fine, you will be having Ola, Uber, something like that will be there. Like this, few 5 to 10 applications are common in every mobile phone. If you take, you tell me, have you paid a single rupee for them while installing the application? I want a genuine answer. Have you paid a single rupee for them while installing WhatsApp, Instagram? Have you paid a single rupee for Mark Zuckerberg? 100% no. You didn't pay a single rupee for Mark Zuckerberg, right? Then how come that fellow is the richest person in the world? If you ask me, it is just because of the data. Sir, what, sir? So much of data will give, sir. What kind of data we will give, sir? Only some small amount of data will give, sir. What data you will not give? Every data you people will give. Using that data only, they are making money, guys. Nowadays, I can just tell data is the new oil. Why the term data is the new oil? You will understand. Because if somebody is asking which one is having a more, what I can tell, value, data, gold, platinum. I'll tell data is having more number of value, provided if somebody is aware of how to use the data properly. That's very important. Fine. Now you got to know that machine learning will happen because of data, but still in detail, I'll speak. Maybe some of them might be having the doubt, sir, how this data will be generated, sir? Let me talk about how much amount of data will be generated per 1 minute. For 1 minute, fine. 1 minute means you know, right? 60 seconds. Listen, guys, observe properly. Before me telling how much amount of data will be generated, let me speak about the population of the world. I think when I created this portal, it was 7.7 billion. Maybe now, if you just check it out in Google, it is 8 billion people that are there in the world. Among that 8 billion people that are there in the world, if you ask me, how many people are having a mobile phone, that too smartphone? Fine, I think everybody will be having a smartphone. I think nowadays, I think this portal I have created a couple of years back. Fine, right now it might be around more than 5.1 billion people having the smartphone. I think nowadays in village also, people will be using smartphone. There is touchscreen mobile, everybody are using. Next, let's take 5.1 billion itself. Among 5.1 billion people who is having a smartphone, 100% if smartphone is there, internet will be there. 4 billion people are having internet. That is, sir, what about rest 1.1, sir? 1.1 people are confused people who will be taking the hotspot from their friends. Assume that among 4 billion people, how many people are having access towards Facebook, Instagram, or whatever with application that are common? 3.2 billion. Now, if I take in today's generation, out of 8 billion people, half of the people, 4 billion people are using the commonly used application. Fine. That means half of the population are using mobile phone, that too smartphone, that too internet access they are having, that too social media application. All the applications are there where the huge amount of data will be generated. Sir, simply you're telling this much amount of data will be generated. You please tell, sir, how much amount of data will be generated. Based upon the research that I have done from the proper source in Google, I got to know that this is what the data that will be generated in a single minute, that too in a 60 seconds. Okay, sir, how much amount of data will be generated in 60 seconds, sir, if you ask me? I hope you people would are aware of Instagram. In Instagram, in 60 seconds, 46,744 photos will be posted every minute. That means, don't you think it's a huge amount of data? Sir, using the post, using the photos, what they will do, sir? If they know how to filter the photos, 100% they can use like anything. Trust me. How regarding that, I'll speak in detail going ahead. But right now, you just concentrate on the numbers. 46,744 photos is being posted. Now, also, I don't know. Somebody might be listening to my class. They might have posted something in the Instagram. Fine. It need not to be photos. It might be video. It might be reels. It might be stories. It might be anything. Fine. Next, if you consider YouTube for 1 minute, 60 seconds, how many search is being made? If you ask me, 42 lakh search or 42 lakh videos is being streamed or watched in YouTube. Next, when it comes to the application like Netflix, I think from 2019, because of COVID, this application got boomed. Fine. 69,444 hours of video is being watched in Netflix for every single minute. Fine. Next, if you consider Amazon, I think people might tell, sir, why just because he's the richest person in the world? Fine. It's because for every 1 minute, 2 crore sales will happen in Amazon. As I'm not laying this figure, maybe you can just check it out on Google as well. 2 crore sales will happen for 60 seconds. That means you can just imagine how much amount of data will be sent. Sir, what data will be sent, sir? As you tell me, if you consider Amazon, don't you think every single data you have given, every single data you have given, assume that you have given your name, you have given your address, you have given your bank details, you have given everything. You have given what kind of products you like, you have given the details of what kind of products you'll not like. Based upon your search history only, we can tell whether you are a married person or not. Yes or no? That's correct, right? Whether you are a bachelor or not, and what is your interest, what is your not interest, everything we can decide based upon your search history, not the purchase history. Maybe you might be a confused person who will not purchase, but based upon a search history, we can tell what kind of person you are. Correct, right? At least we can tell 50% whether you're interested towards some electronics items, whether you're interested towards some makeup items, whether you're interested towards some cloth, all those things we can tell. Yes or no? That's correct, right? 100% we can tell, not on the order history. Maybe you might not order everything that you see, but based upon a search history, we can tell. That means you have to imagine 2 crore sales will happen every single minute. Next, when it comes to Uber, for every minute, 45,000 trips are being booked. Next, if you consider the last one, I think the most used application, Google. In Google, if you ask me how many search is being made for a minute, 36 lakh search is being made in a single minute. Now you people should imagine, guys, a huge amount of data is being generated in a single minute. For 60 seconds only, this much amount of data. You can just imagine for 10 minutes how much amount of data, for 1 hour how much amount of data, for 24 hours how much amount of data, for 1 week how much amount of data, for 1 month how much amount of data, for 1 year how much amount of data. It's a huge data, right? In the olden days, they used to store the data using some books or ledgers. But going ahead, the data become a very huge numbers. On a daily basis, the data is being generated in a very huge number. That's the reason they started storing the data in floppy disk. That's what they invented. And floppy disk is also not sufficient. Later, they invented something called a CD, DVD, all those things. Next, pen drive, hard disk. Yes or no? This is what they have invented. That's correct, right? Whatever I'm telling. In order to store the data, only people will be using that, right? Pen drive or hard disk. Now, even hard disk, all those things are not sufficient to store the huge amount of data that is being generated in today's generation. That's the reason what they decided, if you ask me, the complete data will be stored inside cloud. Inside cloud. Cloud means please don't see, don't go to your terrace and see where the data is there in cloud. Cloud means not that cloud. They have just given the name called as cloud, where virtually they'll be storing the data or physically they'll be storing the data. Is that fine? That means, guys, you might be using Google Drive. I hope, have you used Google Drive? Yes or no? As you please tell me, have you used Google Drive? What is the amount of GB that they'll be giving as free of cost in order to store your data? I think everybody are aware of that, right? I think 15 GB is what they will give, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong, 15 GB is what they'll give. Don't you think for that 15 GB, somewhere else they would have kept the physical data or a physical device in order to store your record? Yes or no? Everything will not be in the internet, correct, right? Somewhere else they should be having their storage device just to store your 15 GB of data. Correct, right? For that, technically they'll call it as data center. Just to maintain the data, They'll purchase acres of land and they'll maintain your data. Fine. Why? Because they know the data is having a huge importance in today's world. Using the data, they can earn money like anything. That's the reason they'll have a separate people to maintain the data, a separate security guards to watch all those data, a separate building for data. Technically, that is only called as data centers. Fine. When it comes to Infosys company, they're having their data center in Mysore branch. I think if you're from Karnataka, if you have heard about Mysore, in Infosys company is having their data center in Mysore. Now they have to keep some name for the data that is being generated in a huge number. That's the reason what they thought. Let's give a name called as big data. Now, if somebody is saying I'm doing my research on big data, it only means that a huge amount of data is there. They're just learning how to segregate the data, how to filter the data. The name happens to big data. Why? Because the data is being generated in a very huge number. That's the reason the name happens to be big data. Okay, sir. Next what, sir? Next what, if you ask me. Initially, they started storing the data in the form of a GB, MB, TB, PB. Now, still, it will just keep on increasing. Fine. Trust me, it will just keep on increasing. Next, in order to store the data, there was a solution. But right now, don't you think they have to filter the data? They have to understand the data. That's the reason what they thought. Let's compare the data with the oil. Fine. That's the reason they told data is the new oil. That means I don't know whether people are aware or not. How the oil will be generated or how the oil will be obtained. Don't you think they'll dig the sand and they'll get the oil? Yes or no? Like this, they'll just have a machineries to dig the oil. Once they get the oil from the sand, I think in Dubai that's what the business that they're having. Correct, right? I think have you heard about Dubai? In Dubai, the same business is what everybody are doing. I think majority of the people, because oil is having in the abundance number in that particular country. That's the reason. Now, whatever the oil that they will get, technically it is called as crude oil. Crude oil is not having any value, zero value for the crude oil. Like that, if a huge amount of data has been generated, it is having a zero value. But what they will do, using some methodology, they will filter one level of oil and they will obtain the oil for cooking. That means that oil can be used for cooking. One more level of filtration they will do. That oil, after filtering the second level, that will be even more costly and that will be used for a bike, car, all those things. One more level of filtration they will do for the same oil. For the same oil, one more level of filtration they will do. And that particular oil will be used as a white petrol in flights or aeroplanes. Correct, right? That means what you have to understand is pretty simple, guys. If you keep on filtering, the price you can increase. Yes or no? If you keep on filtering something, you can increase the price. Same thing will happen with the data. Fine. If you have a proper data, if you know how to filter the data using a technology called as data science, that is what the meaning of data science. If you know data science, what you will be doing in data science in general, you just play around with the data. That's it. A huge amount of data will be there called as big data. If you play around with the data and if you help the company to improve their business using the particular data, that is only called as data science domain. That's it. That's the reason Python is extensively used in data science. Why? I'll tell you. Because of built-in libraries, all those things. But data science is having more future. That's what many people will tell, right? Data science is the next future. What is data science? Data will be there. You have to just be aware of how to filter the data, not in just Excel sheet. There are so many methodologies for filtering the data based upon the requirement of the client. Maybe going ahead, you'll understand. Now you have to understand one thing, guys. Right now, they found a solution to store the data. They have to find a solution to filter the data, or something should be there to filter the data or sort out the data. That's the reason they have used a technique called as statistics. Have you heard about statistics? They will use a technology called as statistics to analyze the data however they want. While doing this particular statistics, they might be using many applications. Fine, that's up to their wish. Nowadays in the market, there are so many applications to perform the statistical data. Okay, sir, based upon the statistical data, what can be done, sir? If you ask me, that's pretty simple. Observe properly. If you have a data, if you apply the statistics over that, then trust me, you can increase your business like anything. Okay, sir, how can we can increase our business or how can we can understand the data, sir? Data is there. Using statistics, how can we understand data, sir? That is what statistics mean for. For understanding the data only, statistics will be used. Next. Okay, sir, by understanding the data, what we can do, sir? If you understand the data, if you feed that data for computer, why? Because as a human being, we cannot remember every data. Correct, right? We cannot understand every data. That's the reason. Guys, if there is 100-page notes, you can easily understand the data, whatever there is 100 pages. You tell me if it is 1 crore pages as a human being within a short span of time, is that possible to understand as a human being? No. But if we teach the machine, called as laptop, desktop, or computer, whatever it may be, if we make the machine to learn, if we make the machine to understand the data, why? Because machine learning will happen because of data. If we make the machine to understand the data, then we can play like anything. That is the reason using the statistics. Some of them might be using MATLAB, or so many applications are there, so many technologies are there. Some of them might be using MATLAB, fine. Using statistics, fine. Next, using computer science, using the knowledge of statistics, that is mathematics, all those things, using the knowledge of computer science, fine. Computer science. If you combine the computer science as well as the statistics, technically it is only called as data science. The combination of statistics as well as the computer science is only called as data science. I know this pro is disturbing everywhere. Fine, it's okay, neglect that. Just try to concentrate on whatever I'm telling. What is data science? If somebody is asking, your answer should be data science is a combination of statistics and computer science knowledge, whatever you people will be having. There is computer knowledge. If you know computer knowledge and using the statistics, if you understand the data, merge that. That is only technical called as data science. Now tell me, are you able to understand? I'm not expecting you to understand 100% of data science, right? Because data science is a huge domain. Fine. Months together, you have to invest to learn data science. But basics of data science you understood. What is the basic ideology behind the data science? Yes or no? Please do respond. What is the basic ideology behind data science? Are you people able to understand? Yes, please do respond. What is data science? Using statistics, using the computer science, if they combine together, that is only called as data science. Next what, sir? Next, using this particular data science, fine, using the analysis of data, they can increase the profit. Best example, let's take one company called as Flipkart. And let's take Flipkart. Flipkart has seen by doing the data science activity, by seeing visualizing the data, they have seen in the month of January the revenue was very less. In the month of February the revenue was moderate. In the month of March it got increased. In the month of April the complete revenue got increased. And they analyze something. Sir, what they analyze, sir? By doing the data science activity, all those things, they analyze revenue is directly proportional to the unique visitors. That means if there are more number of unique visitors to that particular application, then purchase will be more. That's what they found. That is the reason they will be doing some business. I don't know whether people have seen Great Indian Sale, Indian Festival, Diwali Sale, New Year Sale, Christmas Sale, that sale, this sale, all those sales they will do. Do you think that is because of the offer that they will give? Do you think huge amount of offer they'll give? 100% no. Maybe in some of the product they might give just to make sure that the unique visitors will visit their platform, but it is just to make people fool. That's it. If the product price is 10,000 rupees, what they will do, they'll just tell product price is 30,000 and they'll sell the product for 20,000. Fine. Best example, if they're giving some advertisement in the social media or TV or newspaper, 100% your parents, all those people will see, right? For example, uh, assume that one silk saree is there. Fine. In the newspaper advertisement came, Flipkart is giving 50,000 rupees worth silk saree for only 12,000 rupees. By seeing that silk saree, 100% your grandmother will ask, please purchase, please make sure that you'll purchase this silk saree. And we think a unique visitor have visited the website. Out of 1,000 grandmothers, don't you think at least 50 grandmother will tell to their what I can tell grandchildren, at least show me this particular silk saree. Out of 1,050 will tell. In that 55 will purchase. Correct, right? Like that, they will just do the analysis. Is that clear? Next, the people will sit and think, and they'll just come up with a solution based upon the data science. They can just increase their business. That's what I'm about to say in this particular image. Okay, sir. Next one. Now, once you can feed the data, that is, once you can do the data science, once you can monitor. But do you think every time you can monitor data science activity? Yes or no? Is it possible as a human being to do the same activity on a daily basis? As today you have done, tomorrow you will do, day after tomorrow you will do. Some calculation you will do using data science technology. Is that possible to do on a daily basis? 100% no, we cannot do that. That's the reason we have to make sure that we have to use machine. Fine. That means we have to use a programming language. That too, the go-to programming language happens to be Python in the field of data science machine learning. That means what we have to do, Fasmi, please observe this particular diagram. This diagram is very important, guys. Using Python programming language, if we make the machine using data science to understand the data, on a periodical basis, on a daily basis, on a hourly basis, on a second basis. If we make this machine, don't you think technically that is only called as machine learning? Because machine learning, how the machine learning will happen? Because of data only machine learning will happen. Correct, right? That means artificial intelligence, how AI will work. If you ask me, AI will also work on the machine learning model. As basically AI is based upon machine learning. Machine learning is based upon data. In order to understand the data, we have to use a technology called as data science. What is data science? It's a combination of statistics as well as computer science. That's it. How Python is used, or why Python is used, or where Python is used, I hope you got the clarity. Is that clear? Yes, please do respond. Is that clear for everyone? Okay, sir. Next what? Next. Why Python is basically used in the field of data science, if you ask me, or machine learning or AI. Syntax is pretty simple, and a huge amount of built-in libraries are available, like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, SkyPy. Like there's so many built-in libraries are there which are used to visualize the data, play around with the data. Fine. That is the reason Python is extensively used in that domain. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond. At least now, did you people get some 5% clarity about what is machine learning, what is AI, what is data science? Yes or no? At least you would have got the complete clarity about these three things. A basic clarity. Yes or no? Please do respond in the chat box. Now, you please close your eyes. You please close your eyes. Listen to my words. Listen to my words. I'm not a magician. Listen to my words. Close your eyes. Now, can you people think, think, whatever the application that you have seen till now, whatever the application that you have seen till now, is that based upon machine learning, data science, as well as AI? Close your eyes, visualize, imagine, and tell me yes or no. Close your eyes for 1 minute. Whatever the application that you have used on a daily basis, think. Book my show. Okay, okay, okay. Whether it is based upon machine learning, data science. Then tell me the answer. Yes or no? Please do respond. I want you people to respond. Okay. Yes, I can see many yes in the answer. Now, before me starting with the next topic, I think some shorter topic is what I'll be doing. Let's see. Let's see based upon your response. Fine. Why? Because many of them are very eager to celebrate their new year. This will be the last day or last but one day of new year. I would like to send the attendance link. Could you people please do provide the attendance in the chat box I have sent? Just click on the link and provide the attendance. Click on the link and provide the attendance. I want everyone to provide the attendance. Still, I can see few people will not take it seriously and they'll not give the attendance. I want everyone to give the attendance. Please be very quick. Okay, I'll be giving exactly 1 minute of time. Please be very quick. It's just a name, mail ID, phone number. That's it. Nothing else, right? Apart from that, name, phone number, any queries. That's it. And automatically the mail will be taken. I don't know why you will take that much amount of time to provide that attendance. Please be very quick. Okay, is that done by providing attendance? Yes, please do respond. Is that done? Maybe if you're done by providing attendance, I would like to proceed with the next topic. That's the reason I'm asking. One last topic. Today, don't worry, I'll not take till 9:15 and 9:30. As I promised, till 9 o'clock I'll take. That's it. Another 10-15 minutes. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond. Can you bear another 10-15 minutes? I know weekend means everybody will be there in different mindset. Okay. Are you people able to see the diagram number one? Are you people able to see diagram number one? Yes or no? Okay. If you properly observe diagram number one, what sir? So many things you have written. Please explain, sir. Okay. Whenever you want to get the output in a laptop or desktop, microprocessor plays a very vital role. Why? Because ultimately the output should be seen via microprocessor. But this microprocessor is a semiconductor technology device which will understand only one language called as binary language, or few people will be calling it as machine level language. Machine level language means zeros and ones. Only it will understand zeros and ones. Apart from zeros and ones, it will not understand anything. Is that fine? Now, in 1940s, as a developer, what they used to do, if you ask me, in 1940s, as a developer, they used to write the code in machine level language. In machine level language, they used to write the code. For example, 10100101, like this, they used to write the code and they used to give the input. And 100% microprocessor will understand machine level language and they used to see the output. As days progressed, remembering the number became very difficult. Why, sir? As a human being, our brain is not meant for remembering the numbers. Best example, whenever you purchase a new mobile number, that means whenever you purchase a new SIM, don't you think you will save your number as my number? Correct, right? Have you done that? Yes, please do respond. Have you done that? I think once in your life you might have done, or maybe if your parents would have bought a new SIM, 100% you cannot remember that. You'll save the number, right? Dad one, dad two, like this, you'll just do it. Don't do that. Okay. You have an option of saving multiple phone numbers. Just do that. Please don't give mom one, mom two, mom three, mom new, mom old. Don't give all those things. Okay. Now, just because human beings are frustrated to remember the numbers, they invented one more language called as assembly level language. They used to write the code in assembly level language. That is, addition means add, subtraction means sub, multiplication means mul in a decade, that is in the year 1950s. And if you provide this assembly level language as the input to the microprocessor, you'll not be able to get the output. Why, sir? Why? Because microprocessor will only understand machine level language. That's the reason they invested one more software called as assembler. This assembler software will take the assembly level language as the input and it will convert the assembly level language into machine level language. Ultimately, if machine level language is given to microprocessor, you'll be able to see the output. Similarly, going ahead, remembering the mnemonics, technically it is called as mnemonics, add sub mnemonics, that is assembly level language, that also become very difficult because so many mnemonics they should remember. That's the reason what they thought. Instead of that, let's write the data in the form of let's code in the form of a high level language. That's when they started writing the code in the high level language using symbols and English like language. If you consider C, C++, Java, Python, all those programming languages are built using high level language itself. From 1960s onwards, that's what they're following. But again, if you provide the high level language as the input to the microprocessor will tell, no, no, boss, I'll not understand. That's the reason they used one software called as compiler. Compiler is a software which will take high level language as the input and convert it into machine level, where the microprocessor will understand and where you'll be getting the output. MLL means machine level language, ALL means assembly level language, HLL means high level language. That's the reason first point or second point I have told. Python is a high level programming language. Now you understood why Python is high level programming language. Yes or no? Yes, could people please do respond? And meanwhile, take the screenshot. Please take the screenshot. Okay, I have also taken the screenshot. This particular diagram will be there in the drive link. Guys, one more thing. I think first time I have sent you one link, right? Notes and diagrams. Same link only. I'm uploading the notes on a daily basis. You can just check it out. Or today, within 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, you'll be getting day 1, day 2, day 3 video along with the notes link. Okay. I'll just send it to your WhatsApp number. Next, let me just proceed further. Observe properly. Please do observe properly. When it comes to history of language, the heading happens to be history of languages. You people should write the diagram number 1 and definition of assembler and compiler. See here, history of languages. What is assembler? Assembler is a system software which takes assembly level language as the input and it will produce the machine level language as the output. So what is compiler, sir? Compiler is a system software which will take high level language as the input and it will produce the machine level language as the output. Next what, sir? Next. When it comes to conversion of high level language into machine level language, there are two software. Already people are aware of one software. What is the software which is used in conversion of high level language to machine level language? Could you people respond in the chat box? What is the software that is available in the market to convert the given high level language into machine level language? It's just no, I have written. I don't know why you people are struggling to tell the answer. Very good. Compiler. But nowadays, not only compiler, along with compiler, there is one more software called as interpreter. In order to convert a high level code into machine level language code in a programming language like Java, Python, fine. We have two software, compiler as well as interpreter. Same operation they will do. When it comes to compiler, it will convert the high level into machine level. When it comes to interpreter, it will also convert the high level into machine level, but in a different manner it will convert. Okay, sir. In which manner it will convert, sir? I would like to display one diagram. Please tell me whether people are able to see the diagram or not. Last diagram and last topic. Are you people able to see the diagram? Yes or no? Please do respond. I don't know whether people are able to see the diagram or not. Please do confirm whether people are able to see the diagram number 2. Okay. Please observe. Please observe. I'll teach. Please observe. As a developer, you'll be writing the high-level language. Technically, that is only called as source code. That is English level language. Ultimately, you should get the output via microprocessor. Same thing, as a developer, you'll be writing the high-level language. That is source code technically. Ultimately, you should get the output from microprocessor. Now, microprocessor and RAM will be interconnected. So here, microprocessor and RAM will be interconnected. If the data is available in the form of machine level inside the RAM, then only microprocessor will take the data, it will give you the output. But in order to load the data on the RAM, in both the examples or in general, in computer, there is a software called as loader software. Loader software will take the machine level language and it will load it onto the RAM. Same, loader software will take the machine level language and load it onto the RAM. Now you should understand how come this high level language is being converted to machine level. How come this high level language is being converted to machine level? First box, whatever I have written is compilation. Second box, whatever I have written has to be interpretation. In case of compilation or compiler, fine. All the source code, assume that 3 lines of code I have written, all the 3 lines of code will be taken in a single shot. This is very important technical term, whatever I'm gonna highlight right now. In a single shot, it will be taken. In a single shot, it will generate the machine level language code. In a single shot, all the high level language code will be taken by the compiler. In a single shot, it will generate. This is how compiler will work, or this is what the process of compilation. Compilation is the process of converting the high level language into machine level language in a single shot using the software called as compiler. Okay, sir, what happens when it comes to interpreter, sir? Interpreter will also convert the high level language into machine level language, but some small changes there. It will not take the code in a single shot. Rather, it will take the first line, convert. Second line, convert. Third line, convert. No lines, job done. That's it. That means interpreter is a software which will convert the high level language code into machine level language code line by line. Later, once the machine level language code is there, loader software will come into picture. It will load it onto the RAM. You'll be getting the output. Now tell me, are you people able to understand what is compilation? What is interpretation? Yes or no in the chat box? As I want you to respond. Are you people able to understand the compilation process? Similarly, are you people able to understand the interpretation process? Okay, please do one thing. Take the screenshot of compilation interpretation. Take the screenshot. Sometimes if I feel some of the topics are important, but diagrams, if it is taking some time, I'll display the diagram like this. Why? Because I don't want to waste 10 minutes or 15 minutes of time just by writing the definition. Okay. Now, if you have taken the screenshot, if you people would have taken the screenshot, let me just do one thing. Let me just go back to the notes. Yes, I'll just write the definition. You tell me whether whatever the definition that I have written is correct or not. The complete end-to-end definition I'll write. Diagram number two. After that, what is compiler right now? In this diagram, whatever I have written, compiler is a system software which will convert high-level language into machine-level language in a single shot. What is interpreter? Interpreter is also a system software which will convert same high-level language into machine level by executing line by line. What is compilation? It is a process of converting a given high-level language into machine-level language code using compiler software where the high-level language will be converted into machine level in a single shot. Similarly, same definition, no change, only one change. Executing line by line. That's it. It's a process of converting the given high-level language into machine level language using interpreter software. That is, instead of compiler software, replace the interpreter software, where the high-level language will be converted into machine-level language by executing line by line. I hope everybody understood what is compiler, what is interpreter, what is compilation, what is interpretation. Yes or no? Please do respond. I want a very quick response from your side. Are you able to understand? Yes, from yesterday, many people were asking, sir, I don't know anything about Python, sir. I don't know zero about Python. Somebody asked, sir, what is the prerequisite to learn Python full stack, sir? What is the prerequisite to learn Python full stack, sir? I don't know whether you hold a degree or I don't know whether you're doing a degree or it might be BCA, BCom, BE, BEd, MSc, MCA, MS or MTech, whatever it may be, or you might be a manager in some of the company, it doesn't matter. If you are a person, only one criteria is what I'm having, guys. Sorry, two criteria is what I'm having, not one criteria. Two criteria. Two criteria is what I'm having. Okay, sir, what are the two criteria to learn Python full stack, sir? First one, when it comes to my class, I don't know whether you people observed or not. I'm using a normal English where everybody will understand. I'm not using any hi-fi words. Yes or no? I'm using a normal English where everybody will be able to understand. Guys, you have to see when it comes to my company meetings or when I'm interacting with my colleagues regarding the technical things, my usage of words will be very different. My slang will be very different. My accent will be very different. But I know many people will not be able to understand if I start speaking pure English. That's the reason. In the class, I'll be using some butler English. Fine, not complete butler English. Sometimes fine. Yeah. I'll also commit some grammatical mistake. Please do forgive me. But if you're able to understand the normal English, whatever I speak, trust me, you'll be able to understand Python full stack. Second, very important thing, you people should be having the interest. That's it. You people should be having the interest. Is that fine? If you know English, why? Because please don't expect me to talk in Kannada. Maybe individually I can just interact with you in Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, Malayalam, whatever the language you want. Because I know five languages. Maybe if you are asking the doubt in whichever the language, I can clear in the same language. But when it comes to teaching, I have to do in English itself. Why? Because it's a business language where everybody will understand. If you are interested to learn something and if you want to build your career in Python full stack, 100% you can learn. Is that clear for everyone? Yes, please do respond. Whatever I have taught in today's class, and what is the meaning of ML, AI, DS, also I have told. Is that clear for everyone? I want a very quick response from your side. Is that clear? I hope everybody understood whatever I'm trying to convey in today's session. Now it is up to you that you have to decide. From Monday, 100% the classes will be there from 8 p.m. From 8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. It might be 9 o'clock or 9:15 or 9:30, based upon the topic I'll be taking, guys. But 100% I'll not take till 9:30. But if I'm taking till 9:30 also, please don't scold me in dash language. Why? Because it's purely based upon the topic. Yes or no? I say because many people will be having a fixed time. Even I'll be having a fixed time. 1 hour minimum I take. That's for damn sure. 1 hour minimum I take. Based upon the logical conclusion that I can give for the topic, based upon your interaction that happened in the class, 10 to 15 minutes might alter. Fine. But the general timings will be 8 to 9 p.m. Is that fine? And many people were asking, sir, I want to join this batch, sir. But I want installment, sir. Because in a single shot, I cannot pay 15,000, sir. But it's a month end, it's a year end. We'll be having so many commitments. Will that be fine if we pay the fee in installment? 100% you can go ahead and pay the fee in the installment. Regarding the installment, please do call to my number. I'll tell you what you have to do. Everything I'll tell you. Is that clear? From yesterday already the admission open. I think three people or four people joined this batch. Still, the admission is open till this Sunday. Please make sure that you take your New Year resolution, whether you want to build your career as a successful developer in the IT company or not. If not, same like how 2022 went. Like that, if you want your 2023 to be there, then no issues. That's up to your wish. And many people will keep on saying this. Sir, right now I'm not interested to do this course, sir. Let me see in the month of June, sir. Let me see in the month of September, sir. If you postpone learning, getting a job will also be postponed. Getting a salary will also be postponed. Equipping yourself with the knowledge will also be getting postponed. Guys, there is nothing called as tomorrow or next month. Fine. Who knows what might happen? Fine. That's the reason. If you feel like learning something, that day itself you have to take a spontaneous decision and have an interaction with your parents. Just tell them that I want to do this course. If I do this course, 100% I'll be working in the IT industry as a successful Python developer. That's what the promise that you have to do. Later, you have to keep up to your promise. Only one thing you do is you attend the class without fail. That's what I expect from your side. Nothing else. You attend the class without fail. Trust me, if you attend 1 week of class, you will get to know the quality of content. If you attend 2 weeks of class, you'll get addicted to my class. If you attend 3 weeks, even if I'm canceling one single class, also you'll scold me. Why this fellow is not taking the class like this? If you want, you can just ask your friends who joined the previous batch. Then you'll understand. Fine. And you can just inquire the course fee that I have told in the outside market. Trust me, in the outside market, minimum 50,000 to 1 lakh is what they will charge. Minimum 50K to 1 lakh is what they'll charge. Fine. So please think upon and join the batch. Fine. Till this Sunday, the admission will be open. Once again, advance Happy New Year for everyone. Those who have registered, those who have not registered, those who are watching the video on YouTube, those who are attending the class now. Uh, Happy New Year. This New Year not might should bring happiness, joy, and whatever the dream that you want to become, 100% everything should be fulfilled. That's what I pray in my God. Thank you so much for attending 3 days of demo class. And tomorrow you don't have class. Usually I'll not be taking the class on Saturday, Sunday, but I might take on Saturday. Going ahead. Now only I'm informing. Sir, during admission you haven't told, sir. Sunday I'll not disturb you. But Saturday, if I'm having free time, I might take. But Monday to Friday, compulsory I'll take. Without a single class missed, I'll take. That's for sure. Even though ultimately, if my voice is not proper, like if I'm having fever, if I'm having cold, I'll take. All those things I have taken, I can manage. That's not a very big deal. But if there is something that happened to my voice, then I cannot take the class. At that point of time only, I'll give holiday. If not, what might happen, I'll not take leave. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great year ahead. And this will be the last class that we'll be attending this year. We'll meet you in the new year on Monday. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. If you have any doubts, please do call to my number. I hope you people are having my number right. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, everyone. Those who have wished in the chat box. Thank you so much. Bye bye.